Hi, this is George, W7GES, and this is a quick video about my Node-RED MOAS II client that I built for Node-RED and my station. Basically, I'll explain it. First of all, this is the TCP node that connects to the computer that's running the MOAS II server. And that computer connects to the MOAS II switch. Uh, this is the N1 UDP input. You can either use N1MM, log for old OM, any program that does the radio info packet. This gets, since this is an SO2R situation, this gets the radio info packet. UDP reads it, determines if it's radio 1, radio 2, what frequency the radio is on, to determine which antenna can be in use for that frequency. This is all set up in a MOAS JSON file. So this is where the info comes in, and it's passed through a function that streams the JSON, and it separates messages for the antenna buttons and for the functions. As you press a button, it creates a change antenna message, sends it back to the server, and as you press a function, it does the same thing. There are also buttons for separating transmit antennas from receive antennas. This is a link in and a link out to do the second flow for radio number 2. And what does it look like? This is my dashboard, which is messed up right now. I have to adjust the size. This is something that I display on my on a touch screen to the left of my operating position. I can reach over and press any of the buttons that, as you can see, the 20-meter antennas are going to change as I press the buttons. I'm not using my mouse. Okay, so on this side we have the Anon Apache Labs G2 transceiver. This is my SO2R Radio 1. On the right side of the screen are my TS890 and the antennas currently available for it to use. Power amplifiers are over on the right. The two rotators, I have two JK beams. The rotator indicators are, this is for my top antenna, this is for my bottom antenna, and I have various power switches to turn all the shack 120 or 240 volt relays on. So for the MOAS II client, right now on 20 meters, I have a top antenna, bottom antenna, and I can choose top antenna, bottom antenna. I can choose TX on the top antenna, receive on the bottom antenna. I can store that combination, press RX equals TX to go back to just the top antenna, and recalls the one I just stored, which was transmit on top, receive on bottom. 20 meters BIP is both antennas in phase. Same thing as on the TS890 Radio 2, top antenna. Oops, the top antenna was already chosen, so I can't do that. It doesn't like it. It just does a quick error message, and any other button will take care of that. There's both in phase, bottom, top, TX on the bottom, receive on the top. I can go back to just the bottom. I can TX on the top, store it, go to both antennas in phase, recall. You get the idea. And as I change bands, I'll change to 40 meters. 40 meters, I only have a 40-meter beam and or the dummy load. These are just placeholders. 80 meters, it goes to, there's the dummy load. Here I'm listening and transmitting on the dipole, or I can say receive on the northeast K9AY and transmit on the dipole. I cannot, if I choose transmit and the K9AY, it goes to blank because it's not a transmit antenna. That's part of my MOAS JSON configuration. But I can go back and choose RX equals TX, back to the 80 meters for both. I can say RX on the northwest antenna. I can store this, can go back to both transmit and receive on the 80 meters dipole and recall, and it'll remember I was listening on the northwest K9AY and transmitting on the dipole. So that's the same for every band. It knows which antenna and lets you transmit. So that's it. Just a quick overview of the Node-RED MOAS II client that I have available. Thanks a lot. Have a wonderful day.